am trying something new because I want to try something new. Live chat. Oh, yes, live chat. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, so I want to talk about something about printing because I'm gonna actually start printing, and I want to see how the live on the camera thing works because I want to try to do like a little more of these little things, especially when I'm doing something that I have something pop in my hand. I go, oh, let me say this real quick. I want to see if this will work to do anything. Just bear with my craziness. So I'm actually making. Let me show you. Camera, turn around. Camera, turn around. No, don't turn around. Hold on. Let me see. Ah, there it is. So I'm actually making that thing right there. Rotation lock. Yes, I know I have my rotation lock on. Oh my goodness. Ah, there it is. Turn it off. All right. So I'm making up business cards with my cutter. All right. This don't work. Now this thing is craziness. Yeah. So I want to do. Oh my goodness, this thing is. How people like iPads? No. I can't seem to like iPads. They're pure garbage. Nope, that didn't work. This is just bad, okay? I have this thing on my screen and I can't seem to get rid of it. After the rotation lock, I don't know how people like iPads. It's these things are god awful. Rotation lock off, rotation lock on, rotation lock off. Okay. Okay, there it is. Whew. Yes. Alright. Hi. So I'm trying to make stuff with my cutter. But let me turn this on again. I'll show you my cutter, my wonderful, amazing cutter. Okay, if you don't have one, you might want to get yourself one. And I'm going to print. I actually have to print today. Hence the live feed. So I want to print, and something I have to talk about too. If you're gonna do this DTF thing, and you have multiple computers, okay? You need to have multiple computers. You absolutely have to have multiple computers for a couple of reasons. Because of CADLink. All right, so I have 3 computers, and all 3 of them have different programs on them, just because of how CADLink works. All right, CADLink is one of the ones that tend to cause problems, and people keep wondering why they have color issues. All right, why do I have so much color issues? Is because of CADLink. If you have like two printers, yes, 2 Epson printers on your computer, it will tend to cause color correction issues. And if you have, especially if you have the 2 same printers, you can get away with it. Don't get me wrong; it's not like it's impossible or nothing. You can get away with it, but I noticed if you adjust the settings on one printer, it adjusts the settings on the other printer. So it just kind of, it's more headache than it really needs to be. So I tend to find myself getting 2 separate computers, one for my CADLink and then one for the designing. And because I do stickers too, and I use another Epson, as you can hear, I don't know if you see it, we'll see it going. You need to make sure that these 2 printers are on 2 different computers because then it causes issues. And here's the other one, see, printing stickers. All right. And when you're doing that, you want to make sure your settings on both printers are totally different and it won't conflict with the other one. And if you have them on the same computer, you can't do that because my sticker printer, that setting is way different. When I mean way different, I mean vastly different. And I'm constantly adjusting it because of what, depending on what I'm printing, how I'm printing it, what I want it to look like. So I'm constantly adjusting it. So you don't want that to affect your DTF printer, which is that one right there. All right, so you have to separate them. Hence, I have another computer. See? So I switched them. I have two computers for that specific reason. And I just replaced this one because the last one I had was having issues. And then I have another one, which is this one right here. And this one does just the embroidery. So this one does all my embroidery stuff, which is that one. And then the other one does all my, this is my DTF one now that I just got for the DTF. For a while I had the embroidery and the DTF on the same computer, but what happened was every time I'm doing embroidery or I need to do something in embroidery, I have to disconnect the computer from the embroidery machine, and then I wouldn't have anything to operate the embroidery machine, especially if I need to switch designs in the middle of me printing. And you know, once you're printing with CADLink, you can't just stop it or disconnect it from the printer and then do what you need to do with it. It don't work like that. So I had to separate them again. Yay me! but you can also get an embroidery machine with a screen on it. So there's that if you ever want to. I don't like it. I mean, to each their own. You do you. But the reason why I wanted to do this live though is I want to start a new topic, and I have to create. I have to get off. I have to start an actual chat, and I just want to see how much people want me to do this, because I keep hearing the same thing. This machine will never compete with a corporate or a manufacturer DTF printer. That's the stuff I keep hearing, and it's actually driving me nuts. Completely bonkers. I'm at my wit's end with that statement. Here why. Let me grab my wash testy thingy, my wobbler. See if we can get it out of here. Oh, okay, not that one. Not that one. Where is it at? Ah, here it is. Got two of them. So, okay, this is done with my 8550, right? This is done with 8550. And this one, as you can see, is done from, if you don't know this company, I don't know what to tell you. It was done from All American DTF and All American right there. These they sell DTF printers and all kind of other DTF products, Direct Garment, all kind of stuff they sell. All right, but this one right here, this was printed from a DTF station. You know what these things cost, right? A DTF station. And this one specifically was printed on one of the really big ones when I was at the Impressions Expo, and they were printing these off. And when I hold and when I do if you watch the comparison videos, you'll see that these things look identical. Okay? And that one, I showed you the Star Wars one, was printed on the 8550. The only thing I can say those printers will beat the 8550 on is speed. Period. And you can get the 8550 to print faster if you don't care so much about the speed. And you can actually modify it a little bit, and I'm actually going to try that. I need to play with it, the settings some more, to get it to print faster at a higher quality, and I'm pretty sure I can get it there. I just haven't done it yet. All right, so again, if you want to, we need to start that debate. Can I use the 8550 to run the same kind of setup as a $40,000 printer? Because honestly, I think the 8550 can kick their butts and take no names. And with CADLink, I think somebody was saying in the group you buy a $200 piece, a $200 add-on, and then that $200 add-on will get you multiple printers running. Like I said, I've never tried it. I don't have the room or the need to even attempt to do something like that. But I'm willing to try it though. Okay, and then you get two printers running side by side, and I'm running the same speed as a $40,000 printer. What do I know, right? But that's what I really get on here to do, to try this live thing out, which I'm not really a fan of it, and talk a little bit about that, because I really want to get that conversation going. So if anybody, if you agree with me and want to, we can actually get into a conversation. You know, we get together on the thing, and we get on a live conversation, and we have a big group call, and we all talk together, and we get this stuff straightened out. Let me know. Comment, message. I don't really care how you do it. Let me know. All right. Peace.